All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive.
Today we're going to be looking at something pretty interesting.
The world of pop stars and politics, specifically Donald Trump.
Ooh.
And how he's dealing with some pop stars who are endorsing his opponent, Kamala Harris.
Right.
The source material we have today is an article called Donald Trump Feuds with Beyoncé.
Okay.
An Unhinged rally speech, published on October 26, 2024.
So very, very recent.
Very juicy.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be diving into today. Pretty interesting stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, unhinged. I'm interested to hear what's going on in this speech.
Yeah, so Trump was at a rally in Michigan, and like the article says, he went a little off script and decided to attack Beyoncé for, endorsing his opponent.
Which is interesting because you would think as a presidential candidate, you would be focusing on
I know, right?
more presidential things, like policy
Yeah.
and, his opponent's actual policies and ideas.
Exactly.
But he's focusing on a pop star.
I know.
So that's kind of weird. So let's actually hear what he said because it is pretty funny.
Okay.
There's Trump at the rally. They got Beyoncé and, Beyoncé. They got Beyoncé.
Wow, you can really hear the disdain in his voice.
I know. It's like palpable.
Like, Beyoncé, it's so funny.
So is this is he threatened by her?
You know what I think? It might be that, but it's not just Beyoncé, right?
Right.
He's done this with other pop stars before, too.
Oh, really?
Remember when Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris?
Oh, yeah.
He had a whole thing about that, too?
What did he say about Taylor Swift?
Well, he didn't go on a super long rant about it or anything, but he did post on Truth Social, "I hate Taylor Swift."
Wow. Okay, so he seems to have a pattern of going after these women.
That's so weird.
These powerful women in pop culture who are using their platform to endorse his opponent.
Yeah, and they have massive platforms.
Massive platforms.
Millions and billions of followers.
Especially, I would say, with younger voters.
Yeah, that could definitely sway people, especially in a political climate.
Oh, absolutely.
That's already so divided.
And speaking of these pop stars and their messages,
yeah,
Beyoncé actually appeared at a rally for Kamala Harris the night before.
Really?
In Houston.
Okay.
And she was there with Kelly Rowland and Willie Nelson.
Wow, what a lineup.
I know, right?
That's a Texas powerhouse trio.
And they were all urging Texans to vote and to vote for unity.
Interesting.
And, it's pretty interesting because Beyoncé actually said something pretty powerful in her little speech.
Oh, yeah. What did she say?
She said, "Your voice has power and magnitude. Your vote is one of the most valuable tools, and we need you. Your freedom is your God-given right, your human right."
That's actually really powerful.
I know, and her saying that.
Yeah.
And then you have Trump saying Beyoncé. Yeah. It's such a juxtaposition.
Totally. I see what you're saying. She's talking about unity and freedom and voting, and
Yeah.
he's attacking celebrities.
I know, it's really interesting. It makes you think, who has more power these days, right?
Yeah.
A politician or a pop star?
It's a good question.
Because Beyoncé and Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
like we were saying, they have millions of followers and they can reach a massive audience.
And they also are known for speaking out on social justice issues.
Exactly. So it's not just about entertainment anymore.
Right.
It's about their values and their beliefs.
Yeah, and they're putting their name behind it.
Exactly.
So it's not just oh, this is a fun song. It's no, I believe in this person.
Exactly.
And what they stand for.
So I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about.
It is.
So yeah, to kind of wrap things up,
Okay.
Trump's attacks on Beyoncé and Taylor Swift, they aren't just about, gossip or whatever.
Right.
It kind of shows this bigger trend that's happening, right?
Mhm.
This mixing of pop culture and politics.
Yeah. They're definitely not separate anymore.
Exactly. And it's kind of scary and exciting at the same time.
Yeah. It's a whole new world.
So what do you think, whose voice do you think matters more?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think that's for our listeners to decide.
Yeah. Let us know down in the comments what you think.
Yeah.
And while you're down there, make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you in the next deep dive.
See ya.